Hello and welcome back to the Cove with more EU4 Relentless Push East continued. Alright, we are in the end game here. We managed to get the achievements that we're after, and that is very nicely... it's very nice to be able to put those achievements behind us. We now own all of the Masters of India, we've redecorated Rome, and we made it through with the Relentless Push East. And so now all that we have to do is have a little bit of fun. We have 20 years to celebrate, and I think I have a plan. So there are a couple of opportunities for us. We could go ahead and fight the Ottomans, as, you know, they are always an annoyance. You know, they're always something that we could expand upon. They've got a few friends and all, but I'm not really too taken by that. They're a fragment of them of their former selves. And I think what we'll do, though, is instead go ahead and fight Great Britain. Honestly, I'm willing to take the stability, yeah, breaking the truce. I know it's not very kind, but at the same time, too, it's the AI, and after 27 years of fighting them the last time, I feel like a swift kick in the pants should, you know, it's just in order. We can take a little bit more, and I was even thinking it would be funny if we even managed to exile them to this tiny little bit of Brittany. I think that would be rather funny. But unfortunately, they do have an ally, and that is in Austria. But the good news is we can call in all of ours, which would mean we'd get some nice little relationship bonuses for being participating in the same war. So that would boost a few things. But again, we'll just see how it all goes. We'll let things play out. But to go ahead and do that, we're going to go ahead and build up a new template. We'll drop another... Drop one of you here. And that should be pretty good. And then the other one... Do we make one more? Yeah, I think we do. We'll make up a second one. We'll drop that around... Oh, where is... best spot for us? 81 days? I think we'll go ahead and we'll work that there. That'll be fine. We'll manage. And then we do have some bonus mercenaries as well, so we'll quickly zip them around and we'll work on that. Great Britain, they've only got 180,000 troops. We've got a good 150. That's a good portion there, so we can wipe them and then deal with this with ease. And we can even go ahead and expand our colonial holdings. Yeah, I think that could be a good deal of fun. Who knows, we might even... is there a Scotland still? No, there isn't. Oh no, Scotland does exist. They're all the way up over there. But either way, we're not going to be too bothered by things. We're just going to let things... do as they do. Now, before I forget, we also do have some policies that we can switch around. I don't think we need this extra naval engagement modifier. If we have a look at the ledger, you'll see that Great Britain now has less heavy ships than Kilwa, and so they're not really a concern for us anymore. They're just an afterthought. So we'll go ahead and drop that blockade impact on siege and engagement. Spy network and diplo rep will keep. We'll still keep the diplo rep and force movement modifier. But what we will pick up with is... What do we go for? Siege ability and morale damage. I think that seems fairly good. Yeah, I think that's going to be the best thing. A little bit of extra siege ability is always nice. Either that or... Yeah, I think that'll be fine. I think that's what we'll go for. After all, we are the Military Zeal Act. We are quite zealous in our faith. So, why not? Why not? Alright, so looks like we still have a few rebels and stuff to deal with over in India. That'll take a little bit of time. We can go ahead and, you know what? Yeah, I think we'll give them a few months to prepare. We'll go ahead and continue bouncing around with a few of our armies. We'll make sure that we deal with all of this. Dye plantations of Bengal. What is this? Gain 5 unrest? Well, currently that's so far beyond it doesn't make a difference. Either that or loses stability. Honestly, the money doesn't bother me at this point. It's so insignificant. It just doesn't even factor into what we do. It makes no differences. Alright, so looks like we have mostly dealt with our... Oh, looks like we have mostly dealt with those rebels. We've got a few more, but again, not a big deal. We do have 36,000 sailors, which is a very nice change. We'll go ahead and... Oh, you know what? Suppressing rebels. Are you... Alright, well either way, we're going to go ahead and take our navy and we're going to sail them all the way up over here. We'll drop them off into London. That should be fine. We'll even go ahead and we will upgrade this to level 8. Is there anything else that we missed? Yeah, we'll upgrade that one. Oh no, we can't do that yet. Okay, and that's all fine. So I guess we'll leave that there. Yeah, I think that's going to be all we can really do. We'll go ahead and click that core all button. Make sure that we keep on working on what remains. Again, we're going to need a fair bit more if we're going to core everything that we want. Rebel uprising, sure, that's a thing. Separatist sentiment, yes, I know. But again, it's just not my concern. We just want to be able to fight and consume. That's really what it is. That is what we are after. Alright, so let's see. We've got armies marching across. We do have an extra 66,000, which I forgot about. Let's go ahead and we will get you to regroup over here. Yeah, that'll be fine. So we will actually have a decent army. We should easily be able to fight Austria. Mines isn't exactly a pushover either. They have a good 156,000. These guys have 365. So, yeah, between our two armies, the mercenaries and that extra manpower that we are redirecting, we will have more than we need. That should be fairly happy to be dealt with. Alright, so, let's see, anything else? Not just yet, although Coruscant. Let's go ahead and see if we can... Let's see, 44. We'll give that another month or so. That'll be fine. You, my friend, let's go ahead and quickly... I said... Oh, that already counts. Okay. We'll deal with a little bit of rebel suppression because why not? That should be all good. I don't know how they all connect, but apparently it does, so we'll let it be. Do we... Ah, we missed a province. There we go. Okay. That'll be fine. We'll go ahead and do that. So you should deal with all of this. Have we caught up? Yeah, we did end up coring this, and we've almost finished up coring that, so we could go to war with Khorasan whenever we wish, which we'll pick up from Baluchistan as well, which I think... What do we want to go for first? Well, it's probably going to be a I'm not even sure which way is going to be a faster war. These guys don't have a huge amount of strength. We've beaten them up more recently. Baluchistan's kind of a non-issue. Does keep a few of our armies in the same area, so it would maybe make things a little bit better. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. But before I forget, we have diplomats working with Mecklenburg. Now, this is going to be a very tricky proposition here, but we're aiming to sabotage their reputation. Taking away 3 of their Diplo reps should swing a fair few of their favor or their points or whatever you want to call it get to me. That is how I think we're going to steal that. And then again, if we can manage to get the emperorship, we'll be able to join the HRE. We won't have to worry about anybody's opinion. We'll lose a whole bunch of negative modifiers. It's going to be very, very important to us. But either way, there goes a whole heap of overextension. We still have more. It's not a huge amount, but again, it is still going to count. But I think we're in a pretty good spot. We'll have 1, 2, and possibly a 3rd, which is all that we really need. It's just being able to take this away from Mecklenburg. So let's see. That'll be, yeah, 1, 2... That'll leave them with 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's going to be a close call no matter how we play it. So we're just going to let things let things go the way that they do. Over here, let's go ahead and... How many more leaders can we have? Let's just check our military tab. We can have 32 more generals. Alright, so let's just go ahead and roll a couple. Only cost us 20. So that should be fine. You, my friend, can have... him, I suppose. You can have... I don't know, another one. Actually, you know what? No, maybe we go ahead and we pick... Let's see, we have Army of Finland. That's the one that we're not going to take. Yeah, that's all good. We'll do that. We'll march you on over to you. Army of Finland? No, no, no. We're going to keep you where you were. Thank you kindly. Yeah, that should be fine. We'll go ahead and deal with them. And then we also have some mercenaries that need a leader. We'll go ahead and pick up you. Alright, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4 armies. That is all good. Let's march them. Let's march them as close as we can go. That should be fine. You guys are heading over there. Then you guys... Yeah, you're already marching over here. So that'll be all fun and dandy. That'll give us a good wall to attack Austria. I think that's everything we need. Any other things that we should upgrade, like our fortifications? Yeah, let's see. Fort level 8. Okay, so it automatically updates it to the highest possible. That's very good. We don't want Austria to try any shenanigans. They're kind of known for being annoying when they do such things. So we'll try and make sure that we have a good front line. We're already working on this one. That's already sorted. Yeah, I think that'll be all we need. I guess we still have some money that we can spend, so I suppose we may as well continue on investing. Let's go with production efficiency, sure. We'll do a bit, and I think we'll keep at least, I don't know, 9 grand. That seems enough. Alright, that should be fine. Alright, so let's see. Do we need one more month? I think we might be good. Okay, that's the 48 that we need against Mecklenburg. Let's go ahead and sabotage the reputation. Goes down by 3. I think they may not appreciate it, but it could be worse. Alright, so that's fine. Let's go ahead and quickly recall our spies so we do not get caught. That should haunt them for a while. Let's see, how does that change things? We've got Bregenz is supporting Mecklenburg for what reason? Technically they're going for us. Okay, maybe that hasn't updated. That's definitely helped us out there. We're now closer with mines. We're 18 reasons there. Again, if we can get one or the other, that'll be all that we need. So as long as we have 18 reasons, let's just see how this impacts. Yeah, there's 21 right here from our Diplo rep. That is all that we need, and we can always come back and negotiate in the future. Alright, core provinces, that'll help. Anything that, yeah, there's no longer adding on to our overextension, the better. Khorasan, we do have a... Yeah, let's go for another claim. Let's go with the Gulf Coast. Sure. That'll be fun. And then, you know what? I think we might go ahead and attack these guys. Yeah, I think we'll attack these guys first. It's not like they're particularly strong. I'm not concerned about the others improving. So let's just go ahead and clear up some of this. So instead of attacking Khorasan directly because we have a truce, let's go with Baluchistan. We will declare the war. We can't co-belligerize, but that's fine. We will go ahead and we'll do a good old imperialism war. We're not calling in anyone else. This should be enough. So that's that. You guys, let's go ahead and we'll throw a leader over here. Yeah, that should be good enough. You guys can attack them there. You fellows can march down here. And then... Let's see. Oh, hang on a second. What are you guys doing? Yeah, let's quickly go ahead and include them for a second. Yeah, and then you, what about you? You know what? You can go ahead and march on up over here. That'll be fine. Alright. Oh, and we should probably go ahead and give them a basic leader, even if nothing else. Gain in innovativeness, scientific instruments. You know what? I believe that was the right amount to take us to 100%. Yep, just by the end of the campaign, we have that 100%. Alright. Yep, another leader just to be sure. Couple of quick little victories. Can we catch them? Come on, let's see. Force march. Can we catch anybody? Alright, fine. I suppose... 4 maneuver, 2 maneuver. Alright, these guys are going to be more of a pain. We'll try and catch them. We'll leave that 15 stack that's smaller at the end of the day. But that should work well. There's more cores. We still have... the Maldives. Why can we not call this? Rebels. Okay, I suppose that's only fair. We did kind of forget about that. That is held by separatists, I'm fairly sure. Yeah, Dakani separatists. Okay, well, you know what? We'll use our transports and we'll fix that up in the future. That's not really a, it's not really a major issue one way or the other. Let's go ahead and we'll send you over here for now. It'll be a little bit before they have rebels. Again, that's all good. What have we got here? Extra Sudebnik or Streltsy? I think we go for the Streltsy just for the manpower. That'll be fine. Oh, and you know what? We even get that combat ability for the next 10 years. That seems perfectly acceptable to me. That'll do very, very well. Yeah, that'll do nicely. Alright, so, what have we got? We just need to chase down people. You guys are going in different directions. They're heading... Well, they're locked on in. You know what? Let's backtrack. We'll catch them. It looks like we already had a fight. Not that it matters. Then we'll go ahead and deal with the fort. You, my friends, can go... You know, let's just go ahead and start working on that. That'll be fine. The sooner we siege it, the better. Also, too, let's just double check our overextension. Yeah, less than 100 now, down to only 52%, so that is fine. Separatists for Deccan, we do need to be somewhat aware. We've got 2 years to handle them. Okay, so we will need to manage that fairly soon. I think... You know what? 117. Let's go ahead and we'll work on that now. It's easy enough to do that. That'll be fine. We have a large enough navy where that will not be a an issue for us. Yeah, I think we're in a good spot. Alright, so we'll leave all of that. Looks like Caridel is sieging down. Let's go ahead and blow those walls open. Unless, of course, there is a tech or something that we need to be aware of. No, it says it's going to take us 7 years for us to get that. Better infantry fire, better cavalry shock, better supply limit. Okay, maybe we hold off. Yeah, we'll let things go slowly. And then, you know, we're almost maxed out on Diplo power. Let's just go ahead and pick up the next design. That'll be fine. And then that should be all good. Can we still core up anything? No, we cannot. Okay. Well, again, one step at a time. That is all we care about. Let's go ahead and march over here. We'll try and catch them out. That'll be good. You guys... I suppose we may as well occupy this. And then... Yeah, let's go ahead and chase you down. Okay, so that's wasteland. Okay. Yeah, alright then. We'll be aware of that. Let's march you down over here. We'll deal with the autonomous rebel suppression for now. You guys don't have anywhere to go. Let's go ahead and tell you to work on the fort at Pakara. That should be fine. Alright, plenty of victories there. Let's see. Anybody else we can chase on down? Yep, 19 stack. That will do. Yeah, it should be nice and easy for us. Look at that. Absolute annihilation. Do we go ahead and attack them in the desert? We have more men than they do. They have 20,000 cannons. That's half the cannons we have. Let's roll on in. Yeah. Quick and decisive victory is what we are after. Alright, so that should be fine. That's a very bad choice for them. They'll retreat back in this direction. You guys should be able to catch them out. We'll send you over... Send you over here to deal with the remainder. We'll also see if... oh, we did get our troops there in position, so we can now call that. Yeah, that should be fine. No more uprisings. And you know what? We have a ship, so we may as well sail them across. Let's drop them... is that really the quickest way? No, I don't think so. Let's hold down the control and right-click. That way we'll take our boats, and that'll be a far more direct path forwards. Yeah, that'll do very, very nicely. Alright, so, Caradel doing their thing. Nothing too troubling there. We're working on that fort. That's all nice and good. You know what? Let's just go ahead and start upgrading some of these forts. I can't be bothered having these around anymore. We'll just go ahead and let them disappear. Bonuses, whether they're good or bad, I don't think it particularly matters. So that's that. Anyone else? Sure? No? It's in the New World. No, let's... oh, you know what? We should probably help out Georgia there. They've been a good march for so long. Let's go ahead and help them out. And then we'll go ahead and boost that again. We'll go ahead and spend more money. That should be more than enough for now. Okay. I'm sure that'll help them out. Just got to wait for a couple of sieges. That'll be fine. We've got troops marching on in, so that's a bad day for them. Yeah, we can make it across the strait nice and comfortably. They'll travel... Actually, no, let's go ahead and go after the 50 stack. You guys can go ahead and start working on the fortification. Oh, in fact, you know what? Let's go for the war goal. Let's be done with BAM, and that way we can at least get ticking a war goal. And who knows, if we can get an unconditional surrender, then we can just steal all sorts of stuff without too much hassle. And I think that that is the best plan. Alright, so let's march you across there. Our navy can now go ahead and swing around. I don't think that they will enjoy that. Yeah, I think that's very good. Alright, stack wide. Excellent. Let's march on up. Let's march on up. You can march on forwards. Actually, no. Yep, there we go. Every little fort, that's what we're after. Nothing too fancy. Just good old-fashioned warfare. Alright, more stack wipes. Let's bring you over here. Any grand plans? I don't think so. Should we consolidate? We'll be there on the 3rd. We'll wait a couple of days, get that reinforcement tick, and then we go. We'll continue on influencing. That'll be fine. Yeah, looks like they're abandoning their buddies, which I honestly do not blame them. We'll go ahead and try and chase them down. It's probably the wisest plan that they've got. We'll send these guys up here to that fort. We'll work on the other one. Siege of Hamden is over, which is fantastic news. Georgia's working on their other fortification. Do we need their capital? Well, the answer is yes. But I think we... oh, you know what? This fort zone of control and all that access, you know what? Stuff it. We're going to go ahead and take on some of their armies. Give them less reasons to stick around. So we'll go ahead and we'll let that go. Looks like we did get the siege of Bukhara as well, so we'll go ahead and march on down here. Demands for representation. What have we got? Lose admin power or unrest? Honestly, unrest is perfectly fine if you ask me. Yeah, and then let's just double check how's things going. Improved relations need to happen. Alright, let's go ahead and start improving there. Let's go ahead and... oh, you know what? I don't care about the spy network here. Same with Baluchistan. Yeah, that probably should have been cancelled earlier. Maxed out over here. We've got a little bit more over there. Let's see. Honored Alliance, Great Power, Scornfully Insulted. Improved Relations is at maximum. Alright, let's just try and improve things here. Yeah, it's a little awkward, but it'll work. I'm sure it will. Alright, let's go ahead and clear them out. Let's go ahead and... Where are you going? You're heading up over here. Let's go off to the fort beside. Yeah, alright, excellent. Alright, close all of those. Oh, and you know what? That might actually be more or less the end of our overextension. We're down to 4 reasons. And a few of those are going to disappear soon. So, yeah, we're actually rather close to being able to improve this situation. That'd be 1, 2. Then we just need 1 more. Oh, well, it is what it is. Alright, Siege of Bam is over. Let's see. That's our war goal. That is fantastic. Let's head over to Farsa. That'll be good. We'll go 39,000, 36,000. What have you got? 2 siege. You have 1. Okay, let's send you up over in this direction. Go ahead and see what we can chase on down. But that should be pretty good. We do have the war goal, so that is nice. We've got our troops in, yeah, and our navy's in good positions. So let's see. If we were to sue for peace from BAM, we can pick that up. And then on top of this, what do we care for? We can only take what we have sieged down. Huh. Okay, well, I guess all of that's a mandatory decision then. Doesn't cost us too much. A little bit of overextension. Yeah, it's just going to be what it is. Yeah. Alright, well, that's fine. Anything else? Not really much for us to do, really, at this point. It's a little bit of a hurry up and wait situation as normal. We are chasing down the main stack of their army, which is ideal. We have the others that are very well cornered, which sucks to be them, but it is what it is. We'll recall from Dithmartian. We will send... Oh, what can we do? Could try and gain another couple of reasons with scornfully insulting their enemy. Let's see. Yeah, diplomatic reputation, royal marriage alliance, legitimacy. Yeah, not being a member of the HRE really, really kills it for us. Even then, like, we've still hurt their situation there with, yeah, with hurting their, what do we call it? Their Diplo rep, but they still seem to be kicking, which is just so annoying. Yeah, we can't really improve things much further. 28 is as good as it can be. I think what we do is... legitimacy, prestige, that's all pretty good. Alliances, marriages, diplomatic reputation. Yeah. It's just that minus 50 is really killing us, but again, we at least have brigands, that's good. That's 1, that's 2. We just need maybe mines. What can we do here? Honored Alliance, that'll be 3 more reasons to lose, so we need at least 30 points. Influence. Send a gift, maybe? Yeah, alright, so let's see how much this will cost us. It's going to be expensive, I can feel it. Oh my goodness. Well, it's a good thing we got buckets of ducats, because that is remarkable. Yeah, 5,000 ducats. Alright, well, at least that improves things with them. Yeah, we'll just see what we can do. Hopefully they get a bad event or something. I'm not really sure. Peace offer from Baluchistan. We're going to ignore that for now. Military leader has left us. That's unfortunate, but it is what it is. We'll go ahead and march on through there. Why on earth... Oh, hang on a second. I think Georgia deleted the fort here. Oh, you jerks. I specifically gave you that fortification there to help keep you protected, and what do? You get rid of it. Okay, you know what? We're going to go ahead and give you some subsidies. Sure, 50 ducats a month for the end of the game. That'll be fine. Make good decisions with your money, please, and thank you. That is all that I ask. I really didn't think it was that complicated, but apparently I was wrong. Alright, Siege of Yasu is over. That's nice to see. Let's go ahead and... Oh, of course, we're stuck in that fort zone of control. Sure, that'll do. We have transports there. We may as well use them. These guys can march over here. Yeah, it's a little bit annoying, but it is what it is. Who knows? Hopefully, as I said, they will give us an unconditional surrender. That would be the goal. That would be the dream. But either way, we'll see how it all plays out. All right. All right, more core provinces. That's right. We had 4 more reasons, so technically, I think this could be the vote that we need with mines. Yeah, it's just going to be this overextension, whether it kills us or not. Yeah, we'll see how it plays out. Let's see. Oh, you know what? I think that was about our emperor. What was that? Oh no, obsessive... Maybe it was our... Ah, there it is, a zealot. Yeah, okay. Well, that's nice. We'll see how that all goes, though. Alright, there goes their capital. That is something we wanted. Let's go ahead and quickly... do we just try and siege everything down as fast as possible? I think we do. I think we drop down into little 5 stacks. What have we got? We've got 2 more 11s. Alright, so that's 16 armies. Let's go ahead and quickly siege the life out of Khorasan here. Alright, come on. Again, the only thing we can negotiate to take is the ones that we have occupations of. So it is very important that we do a little bit of carpet sieging, as annoying as it may be. Let's march you guys down over here. We'll try and attack them. Again, small stack should be fine. Oh, and you know what? I just realized, because we landed, we should... Oh no, we're still stuck by that fort. Well, at least they can't leave. A little annoying, but it is what it is. And what have we got? Khorasani flagship sunk. Good riddance, absolutely. Yeah, that is all fine. Alright, so that's all nice. Again, still working on this. We're up to 86%. They're calling for peace, but again, that's just not going to be... That's just not going to be on offer. Let's go... March everybody back down in this direction. Everybody else should be fine. Yeah, more prestige. That's all good. Is there anyone we can insult? Let's see. Relations are at 200. Same culture groups and stuff like that. Okay, you know what? Maybe we have a bit of a look. I don't think we share any culture connections to any of these guys, but maybe we... Westphalian? Yeah, no. Saxon, we don't have access to any of that. Yeah, it's a bit of a shame. Alright, well, I guess that's just going to have to be what it is. Oh, actually, did we just see that these guys have 300,000 men already? Yeah, they're very concerned. Let's go ahead and I'm going to build up another template over here. If it takes us a year, I honestly don't care. It's probably going to be at least that long before we attack anyway. So, yeah, that'll be one of the perks that we've got. Alright, there goes the siege. That is all that was slowing us down. Let's go ahead and... Oh, let's go ahead and crush you guys. You guys can... No? We'll go ahead and march that way. That'll be all good. All of you can march over here. You guys can go over there as well, and I think that's about everything. Yeah, taking care of business. That's what we want. Yeah, 35,000 against 85,000. Siege of Astrakhan is over. Yeah, it looks like we're in a very, very comfortable position. Yep, another stack wipe. That is excellent. Let's go... Oh, I don't know. Where can we chase you? Oh, you know what? We've got plenty of troops up here already. Let's go ahead and chase them down. That'll be fine. And everybody else, we can go ahead and regroup. Send them down there. Carpet siege the rest. That should be fine. Looks like we do have 99% war score, so we should be able to take pretty much anything we want. We'll clear up this little bit of border gore, because why wouldn't we? It's nice to have clean borders, as rare as that has been in this campaign. We'll take the capital, we'll do all of this, and then that's everything. I think that's all we can really afford. But that gets us what we want. That cleans up all of these borders. We don't have to deal with these guys again. I think that's a pretty decent call. Overextension is still under 100%. Aggressive expansion is nothing. And we almost even have enough of administrative power for us to handle it. Yeah, let's go ahead and send the demand. Alright, very, very nice. Now we do have this, so let's go ahead and boost that up. Go ahead and spend all of the money that we can. We'll give it 1 day, and we will boost that once more. That should be all that we need, and then let's boost that up to level 3. Alright, and that will now mean that we gain an extra merchant, extra 40% caravan power, and defensiveness. That is great news. We'll go ahead and we will... Alright, we'll wait a day, and then we can start coring. That'll be very nice. Unrest is pretty high, but again, I don't think it's a huge concern. Can we... No, we can't send a missionary right now. So we'll go ahead and work on that. We can seize land as well. May do that, that'll be fine. And then what else can we do? Oh, that's right, we can core up the rest. Oh, and apparently that does actually push us over. Oh well, that's fine. It's not a concern. GovCap, untouchable. We are fine there. Let's bring... let's just bring everybody over here to BAM. That'll be all good. That is probably the place we want. And, oh, I just realized the time. Yeah, okay, so you know what, we'll finish things up in, we'll finish clearing up all of this mess in the next one, and we will see how that goes. So if you do want to see more, be sure to hit that subscribe button. It is the best way to catch all future content, and I'll see you next time. So until then, thank you for tuning into the Leviathan Cove. This is the Leviathan, signing out.